at the end of this bout, it's his second fight in the UFC. He calls out Lyoto Machida to fight him in Brazil.
Oh, I love it. They had to love you.
You don't have a lot of clout in the UFC, but your actions and your mouth is certainly kind of endearing you to the organization.
I mean, shoot or shoot. I know that they were looking for an opponent for somebody for him to headline. I think he was in like that 12 to 15. He was ranked 12 to 15, I think. And, I hadn't lost the fight, hadn't even taken like a good shot, so I thought that I could beat any and everybody. So I was like, and he had been knocked out in his last 3 fights. So I was like, man, this is a perfect fight.
Perfect time, yeah.
Yeah, perfect fight for me. He's going to go out there and, at the time he wasn't doing the karate thing anymore. He was trying to like box everybody for some reason. But
that was a hard fight. That's a hard one. Lyoto Machida.
That early in my career, the movement. I think
he won it though.
That's the thing, like how the judges see the score or score the fight. I think it was really an eye-opening fight for me because I was landing power shots, and although he landed more, like he was kicking me with his big toe. So I remember thinking during the fight, I was like, all right, that's not a significant strike. That didn't hurt. That didn't flinch. I didn't flinch. I didn't, surely they're not scoring that as like he's not scoring off of that. But yes, he was. I think he only won like the first and fourth, I think, or the first and the fifth. But I think that I clearly won 3 out of the 5. I can't remember which.
So let's frame this.
I split him open and I dropped him a few times.
So let's frame this properly for the people at home. So in essence, Eryk comes in, calls out a guy to fight him in his hometown, who's in essence a legend at this in this sport of mixed martial arts. You drop a split decision in his hometown. So I think the crowd may have played effect, may come into effect in the decision process, but you won that fight. Like I've scored it. I've watched it 3 times. Like that's a hell of a run in the UFC for your first 3 fights too, I might add.
This is the thing for me, if you look at his demeanor after the fights before they reached the card, and you look at mine, like his head's down, he's sad, like he thinks he lost, I think I won. Then they read the scorecards and it's like we switch, my head goes down, he's like, oh my God, I can't believe I won, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I lost.